Nothing. I have nothing for the intro of this video.
Whoa. I think I just figured something out, Beavis.
What?
This sucks.
Yeah, it really sucks.
This sucks more than anything that has ever sucked before.
I said a lot of things that could get a lot of people in trouble.
Dad, you say a word, I'll go over a cliff for you.
You swore to me that you would not bring him into that world.
This life of ours is a wonderful life, if you can get away with it.
Johnson has been an informant for the FBI.
It's a grand lie!
Order!
You fight till you can't fight no more. Never back off, ever.
We walk together and we fall together.
So Gotti is directed by Kevin Connolly, who, if you don't know, he's from Entourage, and stars John Travota as Gotti, which it's about Gotti, the true story about Gotti. This is the true story about his life with this crime family, and he's one of the biggest crime bosses in the world, so this is basically his life story. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's about the life story of Gotti. Yeah. This movie, I really don't want to review this movie, but I need to, because I watched it, and you know what I'm going to do. You guys know what's coming. OCD's Rent style right here. Let's do this. Now, Gotti. Now this movie gone through so many issues. Scheduling dates, the actors are suing the producers of which character's which, like Joe Pesci and Al Pacino. And this movie has got shit ratings. Shit ratings. On Rotten Tomatoes, this is the biggest surprise. The biggest surprise that I've walked out of this movie from, and I saw the reviews. 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is a good review. But, on the right, the audiences liked it. I literally walked out of this movie thinking to myself, why? Like, I have nothing against the audience, it's their opinion, but just why? Why would they like a movie like this? Because I walked out of this movie, I went to the bathroom, like, looking at myself in the mirror, just looking at myself. Why? Why did I see this movie? Why? Like, how is this movie about the biggest crime boss in history, the most popular one too, make a shit biography adaptation? Remember what I said about my top 5 worst movies of the year so far? I said there's not going to be movies that are going to be worse than those 5 movies. It's like, this movie's trying to ruin me. It's trying to, like, turn my brain off. Yes, Gotti is definitely the worst movie of 2018. Holy shit. This is worse than 50 Shades Freed. At least 50 Shades Freed is just hysterically bad. This movie is, like, horrifically bad. Nothing that I liked in this movie. There's not even a single positive of this movie. Nothing. Like, nothing. John Travota, I'll give it credit, he does look like him. He does look like Gotti. It's a good casting. I don't blame Travota with this movie, because he's a great actor. Have you seen Pulp Fiction? One of my favorite performances by him. And Grease, you know what? I liked him in Grease. And what else? Saturday Night Fever. One of his first movies. Classic. Cheesy, but classic. God's sake, Gotti. If you think of Battlefield Earth, yeah, that's where his career's going into. He is terrible in this movie. Literally, I don't blame him, it's the script writers. Him as Gotti really annoys me in this film. Like, I should be, like, intense because he's really a tough crime boss. I wasn't terrified because of his performance in this movie. He's really bad in this movie. And I feel bad for the guy. And it's not just John Travota that I hate about this movie. It's the script. The script is messy. There's so many scenes in this movie where nothing happens. It's all crime, development, and conversations that... Really, there are only a couple of fight scenes in this movie, but they're not fight scenes that are just entertaining. It's just like 5-second fight scene and then it just goes up to a conversation. Now, it's not that I'm saying I hate dialogues in movies. I like when dialogues gets interesting. This whole movie, I wasn't interested. And this movie is based on a true story. This is what he has done. And I wasn't interested. I really wasn't interested. This whole movie, I wasn't interested, and I feel bad. Because I should be interested. I should. But with the goddamn script of this movie, it ruined it. It ruined the script writers of this movie. Just, why? Kevin Connolly, man. Like, I don't know what to say. You shouldn't direct. That's all I'm going to say. The direction this movie's taking, very bad. Like, very terrible. This movie was boring. Literally, nothing happens. Like I said before, nothing happens in this movie. It's just conversations. I was literally bored. It's not like Goodfellas. It has conversations that are interesting. It's kind of like this is a mistake. Like, they just think it's a movie. They think audience will like that. If the dialogue is really interesting, we would like that. Like, this is one of the worst gangster films ever made. Like, if you want to see a gangster film, watch Goodfellas or Pulp Fiction. Something that's just interesting. The dialogue on those two films were really good. Were really artistic. Gotti, it just felt like the scriptwriters are just writing random moments what he has done and just talk about it. I wanted to see it happen. There are some foreshadowing as well that it just shows that things happening, but it didn't. Literally, I wanted to like this movie because you know what? John Travota is a good actor. But this movie was an abomination of 2018. I don't know why the audience like this movie. I totally agree with Rotten Tomatoes on this one. 0%. And I've never seen Rotten Tomatoes give that score in a while. I was literally so shocked of how terrible this movie was. This movie doesn't have any positive. There's no interesting elements. The acting was terrible. Like, literally, this movie gone through so many scheduling issues. And I could see that through this whole entire movie. The actors didn't want to be there. Even like Kelly Preston, John Travolta's wife, didn't want to be in there. And like other actors, I'm like, if they get a better director and a better script writers, this movie would have been amazing. John Travota would have won an Oscar. He would have had his career back. But no, his career's going way down low with this movie. You know what I'm going to say, guys. Overall, nothing. No positives. Gotti is definitely my least favorite movie of this year. Definitely. Like, just 100%. I'm hoping there is just going to be bad movies that is not as worse as this movie. Because Gotti was an abomination of 2018. It's garbage. It's not Gotti. I should call it garbage. I'm definitely going to give garbage an F. Alright. I can't wait for the school holidays right now. Haven't done much movie review in a while. I'm sorry guys, I've been doing exams lately. And I just reviewed I Feel Pretty. So now I'm going to go back and review movies. There's a lot of movies that are coming out this school holidays. We have Sicario 2. We also got Ant-Man the Wasp. We got ad riffs. I'm going to try to see those movies as I can. I'm definitely going to see Ant-Man and the Wasp and Sicario 2. I don't know about ad riffs, but I'll try. So guys, let me know down below if you have seen Gotti, because you know what? If you guys like it, that is totally fine with me. That's your opinion. It's just I really hate this movie. So guys, comment below. Let me know what you think of Gotti. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and have a nice day.